Okay. Oh, you're holding a heart, zombie. I love you too. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Sean. People, trying to get the right view here. People on the internet call me Spumwack. Check it out. We're right here inside of our Patreon donor room, inside the Mod Sauce server. Check it out. I made an exact replica of the thing from the vanilla version. Whee! What's going on, guys? So, it's been a while since I've done any witchery stuff. And by the way, I'm recreating this so that we can have Patreon items in every world, in every server. It'll always be the same thing, copied over. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done witchery stuff, and I've told myself that I wanted to get all the witchery stuff done. Well, at least start moving through witchery at a reasonable pace. But I've sort of just been sort of slow in that regard, because it does tend to be fairly grindy. Let's go ahead and put up this clownfish right there. But I've finally put in some of the time and research necessary to do it, but oh my god, there's just like so much stuff that needs to be done one step at a time. Like, you need to get Mutandis in order to get Mutandis Extremis, and then you need to use Mutandis Extremis to get a mutating sprig, and then you need to use a mutating sprig to create a critter snare. You need to use a critter snare to capture a bat and some other zombies and stuff. You need to capture them to create an owl familiar. You need to use a familiar to get a witch's coven. You need to use a witch's coven to do some of the higher circle magic. It is a tremendously long line for everything you want to do, but I'm ready to start tackling it today. So while I'm gathering my stuff, I also want to do some other stuff. Namely, I want to look for things. I need to look for animals. We need to, well, I guess we do have a critter, like a dog or something we can find. We need to put our altar up in here somewhere. I believe this is the center. This one right here. And the altar has to be connected to the circle where we're going to be doing a lot of our circle magic at, and we have not even put our fancy things on this altar yet. It's still only got 2,724 power. And I just realized my melons were done. Someone was concerned that there wasn't enough space to put a thing of melons and pumpkins, and there is. Here's one row of melons, here's second row of melons, here's one row of pumpkins, here's this second row of pumpkins. You're right. Oh my god, you're right. All this needs to be moved over. Wow, okay. Well, we can do that in a minute. As soon as I'm done replanting these melons. You know I loves me some melons. Can I just go ahead and take the atomic disassembler? I don't know why I was using it. Oh yeah, I was trying to make it look all vanilla-y. So we'll turn you into some seeds. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I think that's all we need for this stuff. I'm really surprised that you actually turned into a melon right in front of my face right there. So basically, I would like to get a lot of the stuff we need to start going through witchery, and that requires going through the wilderness, grabbing a bat. We need to find a zombie, so I need to go in caves. It's one thing we have to do. And we're going to be building some witchery things like the chandelier and stuff, or candelabra, not the chandelier. Candelabra. Why don't I have any eye open? That's odd. Candelabra. Right there. And we need many attuned stones for this, unfortunately. How much of this do we need? Whiff of Magic requires rowan saplings to be put in a witch's oven. How many rowan saplings do we have? 22. Well, I tell you, that's not very many. Luckily, we don't need a whole heck of a lot. So we're going to only put, I guess, 4... in our witch's oven, which I haven't even seen my witch's oven in a while. Where'd you go? There you are, witch's oven. Should probably put that over with the other junk. Let's grab some coal while we're at it. I think we can spare 1,000 charcoal. And what else was necessary in the whiff of magic? Oops. Whiff of meh. That is a rowan sapling, charcoal, and clay jar. That's right. I don't know why I forgot that. Clay jar. Okay, so we're gonna take all this stuff. Whoa! I got a lot of speed there for a second. That was crazy. Witch's oven, I guess I'll just... Well, you can't go right on the altar. I'll just put you... top or bottom? Top or bottom? Let's put it at the bottom right now, so we can collect items once the thing inevitably breaks. So charcoal is in place. Rowan saplings are in place. We should get a few whiffs of magic, at least enough to get a couple of attuned stones and start this process going. I do believe I do still have one int twig I don't have an int twig. I must have used it. You know, we've just got to plant our witchery trees. That's what it boils down to. We've got to go ahead and start replacing our saplings so we can start getting a lot of these guys going. So, let's see. Rowan, sapling, and... or Rowan, hawthorn, and alder. Don't need the melons or this diamond pickaxe. We don't even need this diamond sword because the atomic disassembler also atomically disassembles mods fairly effectively. Get rid of all the stuff we don't need. And I also would like to grab some golden lassos. We've got 9 of them. And we're missing a few things from the wilderness and caves that will really make our life a lot easier. See, we're missing the chopper right here. We gotta go find a black horse at some point. I was originally planning on doing that today. I don't know if that's still going to be a thing for today, but it's an option. I think what I'm gonna do actually is make a nice flat land, a nice flat floating thing to make this tree farm. So we're gonna grab 1,000 dirt. Might not even be enough. We'll see. Whole bunch of dirt. We're gonna grab our crafting wand, our building wand, whatever you want to call it, and we're gonna find a spot. I just have to fly everywhere. Find a good spot to place all of our trees. Where do you think they should be? I think they should probably be under this region. Should I find the exact center here? I suppose we don't necessarily need to find the exact center as long as we start right here. So we're going to go down to the tops of the highest tree. Roughly there. Let's atomically disassemble all of these guys. Oh my god, it makes life so much easier. So much easier. Let's go ahead and switch you to normal, because you're probably not necessary for now. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll come down on this side, and then just build a giant square over this entire thing. Alright. So we've got everything planted here on our dirt mound. And I also got a bunch of golden lassos. I was originally planning on running out in the wilderness and grabbing a bunch of mobs and stuff. Hence the weird transition that just happened. But I decided against it. I don't want to be lagging everyone else on the server and loading server right now. We don't really load stuff very fast. I was looking for a horse, but I sort of gave up on that because... do I have any mutandis? I don't. Don't at all. We shaped crafting some? We can, at least. What did I just use up? Cactus green. That's fine. We have cactuses, right? Green? No? Do we have cactus at all? We've got 104 cactus. That's not a whole heck of a lot, is it? Well... we'll start farming this also. Anyways, I just wanted to grab that and bone meal and start growing some of these trees. We have a whole bunch more bones back at the cruise ship, so I'm not super scared. And I don't remember exactly what tree we need to grow, so we're gonna just throw down a couple different types over here, all sort of far away from each other. And I'd be really curious to see if the Tinker's Axe produces ents at the same rate that a normal axe does, because it chops down all the logs at the same time. So I really don't know how that works, but we're still going to go grab a Tinker's Axe anyway. We're going to chop all the stuff down, and I hope we run across an ent. I guess I'll grab one of each. We can do a little testing, can't we? And is there any sand around here? Let's just start a really, really, really simple cactus farm while I'm doing... oh, I wonder why there's experience right there. A really simple cactus farm while we're doing other stuff, just so these guys can start growing and we can start getting greens before we build anything official. Oh, yeah. There's a whole bunch of sand over here we can place these guys at. Can I place you in the water, please? Oh, yep, there we go. That's the easy way to do it. Cactuses everywhere. And all of you guys should grow up, give us a significant number of cacti. And that should be good for now. That's all I'm going to worry about. All that I'm going to worry about at the moment. So let's see. We'll go grab our Tinker's Axe. Axe. The Waterator it's called, right? Yep, okay. So then let's grab the Waterator. Let's also grab a normal axe if we can. Have I ever even made a normal axe? Well, I've got an iron axe. We'll just use that. And actually, I don't know. The atomic disassembler... I'm really curious to see if the atomic disassembler counts as axing the ent for maximum damage. Because you can hit ents with an axe and do a lot of damage that way. But I'd be curious to see which of the different axes actually count as that. So I want to make a few runs of this tree farm before we go any further. Oh, whoa, there we go. There we go. So what is these ones? These, what type of tree is this? It's the alder ones, and I believe that's what we have a lot of, right? You are... oh, no, hawthorn. So alder makes ents. What's up, Ent? Yeah, no, you do your little charge. Right, does this count for damage? Nope, that only does 7. What about an iron axe? That does 27. That's a lot. Atomic disassembler does 15. So believe it or not, out of all these fancy tools, the iron axe does the most damage here. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm gonna let you finish. No, I need to go grab the, what's it called? The, Arthana. Arthana from Witchery, because that should increase our likelihood of getting an Ent Twig, which I would hope they always drop at least one of anyway, but I'm not sure. So stop charging. You look ridiculous. He did. There is our Ent Twig. Beautiful, beautiful. So I still want to grab a few of them before I continue with this. We did a couple laps around the tree. Oh, man! We did a couple laps around the tree farm. You can tell we've got a couple Ents. I had more just a second ago on the map. I guess I let them disappear or something. That really sucks. I had like 5 of them. Now there's only 2 of them. We'll get you down to 11. Smack you twice with the Arthana. Grab your Ent Twig. We're up to 5. And this dude should get us up to 6. Not that we even need this many for today, but it's just fun to have for the future. Ow! You're not allowed to hit me back. It's against the rules. Alright, you're dead. We got all 6 Ent Twigs. That is all we need for the moment. And what we're gonna be building is a mutating sprig. A mutating sprig, and that requires Mutandis Extremis. Of course, we only have 8 Mutandis right now. Let's see what we can get out of this. We still need cactus green. I forgot to cook the other cactus, but we should at least have enough for this, right? Indeed we do. So we'll take the Mutandis Extremis, throw it inside, check out the mutating sprig. Guess what? We got enough for that as well. Let's clean all this junk out. Oh my god. So much witchery stuff ended up being in this inventory. And that is all we need. So now that we have the mutating sprig, we need to trap a zombie and some other stuff if we want to make an owl. So let me do a little bit of research and find out exactly what we need to get and where we need to go. So it's actually a fairly simple process. All we need to do is get back some of those alder saplings we had, get some spider webs, which of course we don't have any. Is it just called web? He's just called web. I don't need dense web, just normal web's fine. And I would like to be able to make you, but I can't. So it looks like we're gonna be hunting down underground for some shears, which actually isn't a big deal. A, because we can see caves and stuff on the map, and B, because we're going underground to get a zombie anyway. Last thing we need is a water sigil. So much easier than keeping our water buckets on us. And I think that's all we need. We just need to trap a zombie in a weird little witchery trap thing. We can also actually throw away some of this other junk. Don't need the Arthana or the Water Raider or the Iron Axe. We almost broke that Iron Axe. Where's bound? Broken. So, cave. I know I have some random cave holes around here somewhere. I just tend to dig straight down when I want to go underground, but I don't know exactly where they are. So I think we'll just end up digging again. So, oh, zombie. Hey, buddy. I would have everything I need with you right. Wow, you're so loud. I would have everything I need. How is that so loud? If only I had spider's webs. And I don't think of anywhere I see them on the surface. It'd be way faster to find them than make them. So let's just do that real quick. No, I don't want you following me. Sorry, zombie. Luckily, that night vision is just amazing, isn't it? Just so amazing. Don't need the water in place either, and... I tell ya, I am not seeing a mine shaft anywhere around here. I think we're gonna have to go a little bit further away than this. I know where there's a mine shaft actually on the other side of the portal, so let's go there real quick. Whoa! Traveling 10,000 blocks in an instant. Oh, you get so much done. Alright, do I still have that other dungeon marked off? I don't, but I'm pretty sure I can find it fairly easily. Somewhere underground right here. Oh, you know, my quarries. Pig. Zy Jevon's pig. My quarries will surely expose us to a mine shaft. Whee! Jump straight down here. And there's not looking like a lot of mine shafts. Let's go a little lower, shall we? Okay, so that direction is a mine shaft. Up to the northwest, there is a mine shaft. How many blocks is that? Not even that many, like 100 or 200 blocks. So let's head over there. Okay. We found a cave. That's a good sign so far. What? Oh, no, no, not down there. Not down there. I guess we just have to zoom the map to actually be able to see here. Alright, that makes life a lot easier. So, somewhere in this direction, there's a cave directly above or beneath us. Here we go. Cave found. Zombie spawner. Do you have anything good in you? Lexica Botanica, that's fun. And a greater lengthening catalyst. I think that's actually fairly rare. I don't want to have to get nether quartz. I'll go ahead and take chirp, because why not? Wow, you guys are all very rude. Well, that's like, oh, you know what? This is perfect. We needed a zombie spawner, or we needed zombies. It's like right here. And we need only one spider web, so we can just build this thing. Nice hat. We can just build this thing right here in front of all these guys. So let's first make sure you can't get through here at all. Thank you, zombie. I appreciate you trying to find alternate methods. Now, we're going to place water right there. Or do I want to put this down one? No, I think I want to put it straight. Yeah, I want to put it straight. And then we need to use our dirt. Where'd you go, dirt? 1, 2, 3 pieces of dirt. Or 4 is what we need. 4 pieces of dirt. Because we need to put something to place the saplings on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alder saplings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are using the spider web, which turned into string. I'm silly. You don't gather spider web straight up. You need to make your own. So I do have to go make a spinning wheel and do that real quick. I'll spare you guys the pain of that forgetfulness, and I'll just skip right to it. What? Oh, so fast, Mr. Zombie. How'd you... Oh, that's why. I did not successfully block us off. Alright, I know. I gotta kill the group now. Can I block? No, because he's standing right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, zombies. I know you like spawning in the darkness, but this is ridiculous. Rotten flesh. Block you off. No zombies allowed till we finish this, and actually that was sort of a waste of time because it's finished. That is all we needed to do. However, we want to make sure the zombies do actually get guided straight into the cobblestone, so we'll make our life a little bit easier. And just put stuff up along the sides right here. And I think that's it. I think that's it, so let's make sure we have the mutating sprig on us, which we don't. I managed to forget that as well. Okay. Oh, you're holding a heart, zombie. I love you too. Held item, miniature red heart. It's good to know that it tells you. How come? Oh, okay, it tells you with him. And it tells you all the information on the zombie. Neat stuff. So we've got the mutating sprig. Let's make sure the water doesn't tear down our alder saplings again. I know, zombie, you're so angry at me. You always are. And cobbles down. Catch you in the spider web. Come on. Just walk straight. It's just a straight line. The one time that I want zombies to attack me. All right, come. What? There we go. Mutate. Mutate. I don't know why you're not mutating. You are totally stuck right there. I am. Do I right click on the cobweb? There we go. There we go. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. So I think you probably also need to use shears to tear up your critter snares. You can back off, zombie. I would like to grab these now. No, you don't need to be getting out of the way. You, and is that everything? All 4 critter snares. Fantabulous. Now that the zombies are done, we've got our critter snares. That's all we needed from them. We need, at least, if we want to make this familiar, we need to go through a whole nother phase of witchery. I think it just requires normal, basic NEI crafting, though. We need to start playing with circle magic in order to make a ritual of binding. I'm really upset that the mutating sprig has durability on it. So we'll go ahead and grab the ritual, sorry, the circle magic right here. And we'll check out what's necessary. Oh, it's right here. We're already, yeah, there we go. Bind a tamed owl, toad, or cat as a familiar. Well, that's what we want to do. Tear of the goddess, odor of purity, whiff of magic, diamond, demonic blood. Oh my god, the amount of stepping backwards you need to do in this mod is actually sort of ridiculous. I'm trying to do stuff in the correct order, but it's just not. It's just whew! Alright, so we need demon's blood, which means we need to learn how to summon a demon. So I imagine we have to make the ritual for that in here. Now, this is all ritual of binding, or rite of binding? Rite of binding? Circle magic? Yeah. Let's find the demon stuff in here. Why is this all called rite of binding? I don't understand. person, waystone charges, recharges, chalk, teleport. There we go. Rite of summoning. The inner area must be clear. It looks like it requires a 15 by 15 area of demon chalk. I forget exactly what it's called. Let's check it out right now. Chalk. Chalk. There we go. Infernal chalk is what we need. Which means we need ember moss, which we have some of. But to get 2 of them, how many of these things do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, 37. We need 40 pieces of infernal chalk, which means we need 40 pieces of ember moss. I don't know that we have 40 pieces of ember moss laying around, but I guess we shall see, won't we? Let's check out this ember moss up here. This is 20. I actually want to move this back anyway because those pumpkins need room to go. I don't think... Yeah, glintweed you can just go ahead and grab. There we go. Ember moss, on the other hand, does need to be sheared. And I think I'm only going to take a handful of this ember moss because we want the rest of it to grow. Oops, what am I doing? Placing the glintweed right back down where I had it before. Alright, so we're going to place this glintweed. In place, apparently I lost one? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It'll grow back. Oh, wait. No, we got one more. Neat, neat, neat. So we got all that glintweed. We'll grab all the ember moss and then place it back sporadically. So we've got 19 in here. It's not bad. But we can't use all of it yet because we want some of it to grow back, and it will. You know, it'll grow naturally right there. And I know we do have a little bit left on the other side of our portal, I think. I think I left bits of it. I can't remember if I grabbed all of it or not. But right down here is where I was originally growing ember moss. So, ember moss? There's a few bits. Looks like it hasn't quite grown, and it looks like we're not quite gonna get... Oh, we might get 40. We might get 40. We get 22... 25. I bet you we will. Yep. As long as we just make sure to hit up every last bit, we'll get all 40 ember moss that we need. That's kind of a lot, man. We also need to snag a villager for this. Luckily, I know where to find a villager. I did not bring my golden lasso, though, so that is unfortunate. Oh my god. So many back and forths, you guys. This witchery mod, it does cool stuff, but I gotta say, this is fairly grindy, man. This is fairly grindy. I keep looking back and find that I have to go through another series of hoops just to get one item that I need. In this case, all I want's a demon. That's all I need to unlock the next layer of stuff. So off in this direction, I believe there's a village. So we're gonna head over there now. Oh, I think we're finally coming up on it. So I decided not to use Susuma's village. I felt that would be rude. He only had 3 villagers in there. So I went hunting for one of my own. And to be perfectly honest, I almost gave up. I was so very close to giving up. You! Coming into your village! Stealing you away in the middle of the night! But actually, guys, I feel like we have sort of dragged this on long enough. We got a lot of witchery advancing done today, even though we didn't actually do anything. That's sort of how witchery works. It's just 10 hours of grinding, you know, before you actually get to do anything fun or worthwhile. Because that's what people loves. Sorry, my sarcasm is shining through. I do disagree with some of the earlier grindy portions of this mod. That's why I wanted to get it knocked out. And I figured it'd be cool to show it on camera. But, by the way, I was very far away from my base. Pretty freaking far. So we're going to end that here right now. And next time, we'll probably start with summoning the demon and getting our familiar, using those critter snares and all that stuff. And I will talk to you guys next time.